Hi, I'm Chelsea Wright and I'm a junior at Kettering University, and today we're going to be talking about how to save money as a college student. So if that interests you, stick around. So I want to preface this video and just say that as a college student, something that you really want to be focusing on is building great money habits, because even though we're not making as much money now, we want to build financial habits that will serve us for the future, so that we can continue and start building wealth now. Okay, the first tip I have for you is have a checkings account and a savings account, so that you'll have one account for spending and you'll have one account for saving. What you want to do with this is set up automatic deposits or automatic savings from your checking account or savings account. For example, when I get paid into my checking account, and then part of that payment gets sent to my savings account. So I'll take like 15% or 5%, and you want to get into the habit of doing that, so you're used to only having like a certain amount of money in your checking account versus the entire thing. And this works for me because I don't even know how much a full paycheck would look like in my checking account. So when I get paid from like on-campus jobs and stuff like that, I will have about 5% sent to a savings account. I don't even check that savings account because I don't have to do anything, it's automatic. So I'm not even tempted to not send that money to that account. Another way you can build your savings account is by using apps that have automatic savings. So you can do automatic investments or you can do automatic savings flat out. I use the app Digit and the Acorn app to save automatically. So what you do is go into the app and set like a goal, or you can just have like a rainy day fund, and it will take out funds from your bank account without you having to do anything. So based on how much funds you have, so you set a goal for $100 by summer, $100 by summer, it will take out as much as it can while still leaving you money saved towards that goal. And then the second app that I mentioned is the Acorns app, and what that does is invest like cents. So you literally have to do nothing. You just connect your account to it and it will invest like cents from your purchases. So for example, if you purchase like a coffee for $1.75, it will round the 75 cents to the next whole number. So it will just be like you're spending $2 on a coffee. The 25 cents that it took, it will invest it. And the great thing about investments is that it earns money on the money. So I feel like I started this freshman year and I have not looked at that account since. And you want to be like surprised, like you want to have money and just be like, oh, I don't know how much money is there. And it works, and it's simple, it's painless, because you don't even miss 25 cents. So another tip I have for you in terms of saving money is my all-time favorite, is applying for scholarships. So I know a lot of us have different financial aid packages, and even if you have a full ride, you can still apply for scholarships, like external and internal scholarships, and receive funding. And the more scholarships you get, the more you can put towards your tuition if you don't have a full ride. Or if you have a full ride, you can add that scholarship to your tuition and then get a refund check, which would be even greater. And that really helps, because if you have a full ride or you're paying out of pocket, or even like student loans, it can decrease how much student loans you need to take out in the first place, which is in turn saving you money in the long run. So apply for scholarships. There are like a plethora of ways that you can apply for scholarship. You can use the niche app like myscholarly.com. There are many, but you want to ensure that you're applying for scholarships even if you think you might not need them. So another way to save money as a college student is by tracking your spending and developing a monthly or even like semesterly budget. You want to develop good habits, as I said earlier in the video, and a great habit to have is developing a budget, because you're not able to save or manage your money well if you're not tracking your spending. So for example, you may have subscriptions that you forgot to cancel. Yes, I have many. You may have set like a budget in your mind saying that, oh, you wanted to spend only $100 this month on fast food or dining out, but you ended up spending 250, but you didn't realize it because you weren't tracking. So you want to develop a budget so that you can keep track of everything that you're getting in terms of income and where your money is going out, so that way you can know if you're saving enough or you are saving too much. Or tracking your spending and budgeting is a great habit to have, because the older you get, the more expenses and hopefully the more income we will all have. And having a great grasp on your income, what's coming in and what's going out, is really going to set you up for success, because you'll have a good grasp on how much you actually can save if you're having a surplus, or you can know how much you need to cut back in spending so you can like reach your savings goal. So how do you budget, right? I personally like to write all my expenses down using a planner that has like a template. You can also use like technology, so you can use Excel spreadsheets that have like the formulas inputted for you, or budgeting apps like You Need a Budget or the Mint app, which are really good apps to use as well. So the technology is out there, so make use of it and budget, because it's important to keep track of your spending and your income. My last and favorite tip is to take advantage of where you are now in your life, in your school life. So you're young, or you're a college student, and we get a lot of perks that a lot of people don't get. For example, we have different university discounts. We get things for free. So for example, if you don't have an Amazon Prime account, you can get it for free for 6 months. I know Hulu has like a special thing where college students are getting like their account for $1.99 versus like $5.99. So take advantage of being a college student and use your EDU email to take advantage of these deals. I know the Unidays app is really good, and I found a lot of deals there where it kind of like helps you to keep track of different discounts that are there for college students, which is really cool. And don't be afraid to ask if college students get a discount. I know a few restaurants close to where I live offer college discounts where you get like 10% or 15% off your order, which is cool. There are also different bank accounts that you can get for free, or get specialized discounts on their credit cards that you can open, that you can get specialized discounts on. The possibilities are really endless. So do your research on things that you like would want to purchase. Do your research to see if they have college discounts, because chances are they do, and they're usually really good. So make use of things that you get for free and things that you get discounted prices on. Going into like cashback and saving money as a college student, there are apps that you can use to get cashback on grocery shopping. So I know the Ibotta app is really good, where you can scan the receipts that you have for different things that you've shopped for at the grocery store, and it gives you like a few dollars or a couple cents back. If you reach the maximum amount or the minimum amount of $20, then you can withdraw it, and everything adds up because you go to the grocery store to get food, right? So why not get a few dollars back off of scanning in a receipt? So the Ibotta app is good. Groupon, Honey, like these are things that you can use to get cash back or find different discounts, which helps, because everything helps when you're a college. I won't say broke, because we're not all broke. We are just pre-rich and pre-wealthy. Okay. So that is it for the video, guys. I hope this made sense. I hope that you'll try out these things. Let me know what you end up trying. Bye.